Hi! If you are watching this bit of video that I'm now filming, it means that I've decided to go ahead with a plan. And yeah, right, let me explain. So I've just filmed my Flosstube, which will be number 26, I believe. And I've been toying with the idea of doing some kind of Flossmas situation. Now, I can't put a video up every day. I can barely put a video up every month. So I'm thinking we might try and do some little snips of video across a week and see if we can upload some weekly videos. I didn't want to just jump in without doing an update, so I've just filmed a normal Flosstube, which I can either put up as it is, or I can slot it in after this little clip, and then we can Flossmas away after that. So I just wanted to pop on, do a little intro. Yeah, I just thought it might be quite nice to document stitching across a month of Flossmas, and also put in some little lifey bits. Mainly for me, because it's nice to look back on these things, but maybe you guys will enjoy it as well. I don't know, we'll see. You may never even see this little bit of video. Watch this space. If you are seeing it, enjoy the Flossmas and enjoy the actual Flosstube update. And obviously, if you're just interested in Flosstube and you're not bothered about the other stuff, you can just watch the first bit, and I will try and put a time in the bottom of when that... No, I don't even need to do that. I don't know. I'll put some stuff in the description anyway. But yeah, you can just watch the Flosstube bit and then leave if you don't want to see the rest. Anyway, thank you. Enjoy! Hi everyone, my name is Emma from Emma X Stitching. Welcome back to my Flosstube if you are a returning viewer, and welcome, thank you very much for finding me and joining me if you are new. Right, I think it's only been about 3 to 4 weeks since I last filmed. Today is the 30th of November, I think. It is December tomorrow. Today is going to be full of Christmas prep, hopefully. Decorations will be up. I've got my festive jumper on. So yes, I thought I'd basically pop on and do what I'm hoping is quite a quick update, just to wrap us up with November and then December and Christmas. And most importantly, Dinosaur December will be in full swing. Right, so today I have no new starts, no finishes. I do have a finish for now, but not a proper finish. So yeah, a few whips. I've got a little bit of haul and a little bit of plans, and that's about it. So I don't make this too long by just rambling at you, let's just get going. Okay, so the first whip to show you is my birth sampler that I'm doing for my brother and my sister-in-law, who are due imminently with a new baby. Very exciting. So I will pop a picture in. I'm not going to put a picture of what it'll look like when it's done, because it is nearly done, so you'll be able to see. So I'll pop a picture in of where I was last time you saw it, which was the top section, which I believe was, let me see, I've put my notes really far away, let's have a look. I'd done 4,644 stitches, which was 28.92%. And now I've left it in its nudge. It's fine, you'll be able to see. It's done, apart from the middle bit, obviously, because I'm waiting for some details for a baby to go in there. So yes, this is all done. Let's move that stray thread out the way. So it's all done. So last time, obviously, I'd done this bit, but I hadn't done all these borders. So I finished, I did the middle bit, and then I basically worked on this at the Floss Friends retreat. I tried to get a load of this border stitching in then, just because I was just sat stitching away and got quite a lot done. Yes, and then I put it down for a bit, did something else, which I'll come to in a minute. And then I was going to leave it for a while, but it looked done, even though it wasn't. Basically, I'd got to about, was it about 60 or 70%, which was like all the actual stitching, and I just had border left. 30 to 40% of this is just border. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I left it, and then I thought, do you know what? It looks close to a finish, so I'm just going to get it finished. So then I started working on this border, and then I was like, I'm going to leave some border because surely it doesn't need like all these rows of border because that's silly. And then I thought, do you know what? No. Trust the process, trust the pattern, let's just stitch it. And then I realised it's a road. The grey bits and the white lines down the middle of the road, it's a road. So it's all good, it's all good. Right, anyway, so this is done for now. Obviously, I'm just waiting for baby to be born, and then his name and his date and weight can all go in the middle there. So I'm really, really pleased with that. This is, I got this as the kit, so it's just a 16 count natural Ada, all the called for DMC, and I just love the colours on this. I just think it's beautiful. Really nice combination of colours. So yeah, that is done until I can finish it, which is very exciting. And I've left it in this because it's in the perfect place to just get these details done, and then that's it. So that is my finish for now. Right, next, in which months was it? No, September, October and November, myself and Jo from Belushi Stitches were hosting a stitch along for Quaker Pumpkins by Liz Mathews. Hello from Liz Mathews, sorry, which looks like this. There we go. Last time you saw it, I'll pop a picture in of where I was up to. And if you remember, if you watched my last video, my stats are all way off for this because I've made some adjustments and changes. And basically, I'm not stitching the words. I bumped this border up here and got rid of one of these lines. So this is not correct. However, last time I was at 6,417 stitches. I wasn't, but according to Pattern Keeper I was, which was 51.63%. And my aim for November was basically to pop another pumpkin in, which I did. So that's where we're up to now, which apparently is 8,553 stitches, which is 68.81%, which it isn't. But what it does mean is I've put about 2,000, just over 2,000 stitches in since you last saw this. I love it. I'm really happy. But what I do know is I am definitely over the halfway point. So I'm stitching this on a 40 count Cafe Olay linen from Swigart, I think, yes. And I'm using the called for colours, which are all, are they Classic Colourworks, I think? Oh, I can't get it. I think they're Classic Colourworks. But yeah, really beautiful. Stitching this 1/2. I absolutely love it. It's really creased, sorry guys. Yeah, but there we go. It's coming along nicely. Would like to finish this quite soon. Not this year, but perhaps next year, maybe. I'm thinking myself and Jo from Belushi Stitches host Salathon every January, which is basically, the idea behind it is you pick up any of your old sals, stitch-alongs, and get work done, finish them, basically reduce your WIP list by working on old stitch-alongs. So I'm hoping to pick this up in Salathon and maybe finish it, at least get another pumpkin done. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed stitching on this. So that is Quaker Pumpkins. Right, next one is Colours of Summer by Stitchrovia. Here is a picture of what it will look like when it is done. So this is my in-car stitching piece. I haven't done masses on this, but progress is progress. I'll pop a picture in of where I was last time you saw it. And then here is where we are now. So this I am stitching on 18 count white Ada, using all the called for DMC. I'm going off a paper pattern for this, so I don't know where I'm up to, but here you go. So yeah, last time I'd done these two, I'd done some of the details on this one, this one and this one, and I've just been filling in the colour basically. So yeah, not really much else to say on this. It's coming along really nicely. Slower stitching the last few weeks because I haven't had as much in-car time, but that is fine. I love the colours. It's so vibrant and bright. Really happy with that. So yeah, coming along nicely. We'll keep plodding on with it. And I'm at the final WIP already, guys, and we're only on 7-ish minutes, which is great. basically, I stitching away on my bird sampler, which took way more time than I was hoping it would take when I originally picked up the pattern, not realising how many stitches it had in it. Anyway, basically I wrapped that up. I'd done my November part of Quaker pumpkins, and then I was like, oh, it's a few days till December yet. What do I do? What do I stitch on? And then I realised I hadn't really done any stitching for Nautical November, which is something else that Joe and myself tend to, well, we started last year and we'd like to carry on with our Nautical November stitching. I mean, technically, my birth sampler could count because it does have a boat on it. But yeah, I felt like I was cheating a little bit. So I have pulled out Black Pearl by the Witchy Stitcher. I haven't got very much in on it, but progress is progress, right? So I'll pop a picture in of what this will look like when it is done. And I will pop a picture in of where you saw it last time. I've got all fluff all over this. And so, last time you saw this, I was at 2.9%. I didn't write down how many stitches that was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't very many. Maybe like 200-ish. Now I am at 13.31%, which is 768 stitches. So not a huge amount, but as I say, progress is progress. So this is where we're up to. I'm stitching this on a Bestitch Me fabric, 40 count linen. I am obsessed with the colour of this. I love it. And I'm just using DMC 310 to stitch this with. So yeah, I thought this would be really quick stitching because it's just one colour, monochrome stitching, but it's not. It's taking me ages. I don't know if it's because it's 40 count, but then the Quaker Pumpkins doesn't take me that long. I don't know. Maybe I've just been so engrossed in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. That's possibly what it is. Anyway, that's where we're up to on Black Pearl. Love it. Think this may be my stopping point for now. But really happy to get a little bit of work on for Nautical November. And that's my stitching. Great. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of haul and a little bit of plans and show you some new starts that I have planned for December. Let's do haul first. So, this definitely isn't all my haul because I went to the Floss Friends retreat in Rotherham earlier in the month. And I came back with a bag full of stuff, but it was mainly a bag full of bags. I decided I wanted to up my collection of project bags. And I've kind of put projects in them all and scattered them around. So I'm not going to show you them. Sorry. Maybe another time. Maybe Whip Parade. I'll show you some more bags and stuff. We'll see. But yeah, I've put them away to one side, so I'm not going to show you those. So actually, my haul from Floss Friends looks very restrained and looks like I was very well behaved. Yes, so there was loads of vendors there, really good vendors. Really enjoyed browsing around the shops there. One of the vendors that was there was a cross stitch bunny, Lauren. I met Lauren at the last Floss Friends retreat and it was so nice to see her again this time. And when we arrived, she was setting up her shop. And so myself and Joe went over to say hello and got roped into helping sort out some fabrics, which I was very happy to do. And while I was sorting through fabrics, I found this lovely piece of linen. I found this lovely piece of linen, really unusual colourway, and I was like, oh, that's nice. But I told myself I didn't want to buy fabric at this retreat. I have so much fabric, I don't need it. So I sorted it out into all the piles with the linen and even weave and Ada, left it be, hid it for someone else to find. Anyway, later on, I was purchasing some bags from Lauren, and I think I went back a good few times to this shop with various people, and at one point I went with Beth. Was it this time? I'm sure it was. I went with Beth from Stitch with Beth? Beth Chadwick? Beth. You know Beth. I'll link Beth. She was looking for a piece of fabric for a new start that she wanted to do, which we very successfully found. Job done. Really happy with that. Sorry. And then as I was rummaging, I found the piece of fabric that I thought someone else would snap up instantly. But they didn't. And I have it. And here it is. That was a long way of talking about a piece of fabric. But here it is. Isn't it so cool? I absolutely love it. That's actually coming up quite true to life as well. So this is a 28 count piece of fabric. and I absolutely love it. I have absolutely no idea what to do with it, but I just think it's so cool. I just love like the pink on the sort of grey, like purplish grey. It's so cool. So yeah, that was my only piece of fabric that I bought, which I was very impressed with myself with, if I'm honest. And then one of the other shops that was there was Rachael from Talking Dog Stitchery, and I'd placed a pre-order with her. Obviously she was at the Ladybird retreat in Crewe in September, and I'd done a lot of purchasing from her there. So I did have a good browse, and I was very restrained, and I didn't actually buy anything from her on the day. However, I did pick up a pre-order, which was this pattern from Counting Puddles. You'll have seen this everywhere because there's definitely a lot of people stitching it at the moment. I absolutely love it. It's called Books Are Magic. I can't wait to stitch this. I think it's beautiful. I love the colours. Yeah, absolutely love it. Cannot wait. So yeah, that's that one. And that was my only purchase from Rachael this time round, which I was very pleased with myself. There was a lot of disappointment though, because that pattern had been so popular that she got some in, a load of people had pre-ordered it, and she didn't actually have any left to sell on the day. Yeah, it's going to be a popular one. I think we're going to see a lot of that on Flosstube over the next few months, years, etc. Right, next haul. Basically, I discovered Vinted. I'd made some Vinted clothes purchases over the last couple of months, and got some absolute bargains. And I'd never thought to look for cross stitch. And I can't remember who I was watching that spoke about looking for cross stitch on Vinted. And I was like, oh, well, let's have a little browse, see what there is. Well, that was a rabbit hole I really could do with not going down. But anyway, here we are. So the first thing I found, I love the flower fairies. They're very nostalgic to me. My mum loves flower fairies. My nana loved flower fairies. I remember my mum doing a beautiful embroidery flower fairies piece for my nana many moons ago, which is now in my daughter's room. Yeah, basically it just makes me have all the feels and just cozy. Yeah, I really like flower fairies, basically. So I think this was the first kit that I saw on Vinted for like a couple of quid. It's flower fairies and it's the iris one. And as you will know, if you have been around here before, my daughter is called Iris. And yeah, well, I had to have it, didn't I? And what I really like about the flower fairies iris fairy is that the iris is a yellow, and most irises you tend to see are purple. So yeah, love that one. I don't know when I'm going to stitch these, but it's nice to have them in, and for a couple of quid you can't go wrong, can you? So that was that one. And then I don't really know what order these came in. I definitely got two as separate, and then one came as like a set of three. Again, they were all like a few quid. It was so cheap, and well, yeah, had to have them. So we also have the heliotrope fairy, which is really cute, and I don't know how big these are. But yeah, everything's in them. So yeah, looking forward to these. And then I have the tulip fairy, which I think is my favourite colours set. Love this one. So these are all DMC kits. Don't know from how long ago. We also had the Michaelmas fairy, which I love. I love the little butterfly. Super cute. And then finally, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not, because this seems to like, it doesn't seem to quite fit with the rest of the flower fairies, even though obviously it is one. And this is the Christmas tree fairy. So yeah, that is my flower fairies haul. And then my other piece of Vinted haul is, again, going back to my nana. So growing up, like, I don't remember my mum stitching on this per se, because she stitched it, I'm pretty sure, when my brother was just born, or while my brother was about to be born. I don't know. Sometime when I was 2-3 years old, basically. She was stitching this piece, which then ended up being given to my nana, and it hung in my nana's kitchen forever, above the like gas fire thing in there. I remember it very clearly. And then when my grandparents moved into a, what would we call it? Like assisted living type place thing. Anyway, when they moved out of their house, this was one of the pieces that didn't go with them. They had that much beautiful artwork and beautiful stitching and lovely things. We had to be restrictive of what we could hang. So anyway, Mum took this home with her, and basically it is a cottage with herbs around it, and it's lovely. I really, really like it, and it just feels very, again, like nostalgic to me. Anyway, when I was browsing on Vinted, I found like a companion piece to it, which looks like this. So it's a very similar vibe. It's got the house in the middle, and whereas the other one had herbs all around it, this has got lovely flowers around it. And it's also got a iris, and it's also got a lily, which is my niece. And it has also got a, where are we? I can't see. Daisy, who is my other niece, who we sadly lost. Yes, so we're very floral in my family. So yeah, basically I just had to have it, and at some point I will stitch it. It's been opened, but everything is in here. The pattern's in here, the threads are in here. It looks like someone has possibly like started to grid the fabric, or maybe at least find a center line. I'll probably swap the fabric out anyway. But yeah, I'm really happy to have that. And even if I never stitch it, it's just nice for like the sentiment of it. Anyway, that's my haul. Let's go into plans. This video is not as quick as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, let's go into plans. So my plans for December. In my last video, I was talking about Fruits of Plenty by Modern Folk Embroidery. This is what it looks like when it's done. I haven't picked this up since my last video, which was one of my plans, and it didn't happen. So I'm still at the same place, but I would really like to at least get this section done this year, if not the whole thing. So yeah, that is going to be one of my plans for December, to get that semi done. And my other plans are 2 new starts. I'm not entirely impressed at myself upping my whip count right at the end of the year when I've done so well to sort of like maintain it through the year. It's not gone down, it's maintained. But I'm going to finish the birth sampler, so it's not that bad. The first one I'm going to start is Jurassic Perk by Silver Creek Samplers. Did I just explain this or not? I don't know. Anyway, it's Dinosaur December with Joe from Blueshy Stitches. Stitch on dinosaurs every December because we all love a dinosaur. So yeah, this is going to be my first start. Jurassic Perk, Silver Creek Samplers. I'm going to use the Call for DMC as far as possible. However, this is the fabric that I'm going to stitch it on, which is just a scrap of, I think it's 18 count Ada. And I think I just got this in a grab bag from Claire Brown Cross Stitch many years ago. So yeah, it'll fit on here. Yes, so I just may need to swap out the colour of this text because I'm not sure how well that'll show up on there. But otherwise, that's what we're going for that one. And my other planned start is going to be, what's it called? It's called Dino Garden by Una Buena Pisa. That's what we're going with. A few people have started this recently. I'm pretty sure Jessie Marie has done this from Jessie Marie Does Stuff. I think she started it. Yeah, did I put a picture in? Anyway, that's what it looks like. I love it. I love the colours. I love all the different types of dinosaur on it. I think it's brilliant. It's really fun. So the piece of fabric that I've picked out to do this on is a piece of fabric by Darcy Cameron, and it is this 18 count Grey Expectations. I think all the colours will really pop on this. I've not done a full, floss toss yet, but I think this will be good. So yeah, it's this lovely variegated grey Ada. It's actually showing a little bit lighter on here than I think it is in real life. But anyway, it would help if I took it out of the packet, wouldn't it? Anyway, they are my plans for December, stitching at least. So yeah, not quite sure what my filming plans are for the rest of the year. We will wait and see. Watch this space. However, I am planning on doing a whip parade at the end of December, beginning of January. I'm not quite sure how that is going to look as of yet because I watched back through my last whip parade yesterday. And I've done some good progress this year. I'm really pleased with myself. However, I've also not touched an awful lot of things. So I feel like if you'd watched my last whip parade, a lot of it would be like repeated quite a lot. So I don't know. I'm going to wait and see on that one. But anyway, for now, I'm going to leave. I'm going to tidy this up, and then I'm going to start getting my Christmas decorations up from the basement, so that me and the kids can get that sorted this afternoon. Very excited. It's going to be a lovely, cozy Saturday, I think. Yes. Have a fantastic December. Have a fantastic Christmas if I don't speak to you before. If you celebrate. And have a lovely just holiday season in general. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hi everyone. So let's give this old vlogging thing a go. Right. I have just finished filming. I'm in my stitchy spot now, just for context, ignore the mess around the room, on the table, etc. But this is my stitchy spot here, which I'll show you from another angle at some point. That's my filming area over there, as you can see. There you go. So I'm just about to do my first Dinosaur December start. So I've just worked out the middle of my fabric. I've not centered the hoop very well, but that doesn't matter. This is the pattern that I'm starting with, which is Jurassic Perk by Silver Creek Samplers. This is the project bag that I am using, which is a lovely Turtle Bay Stitches bag. There you go. I'm pretty sure this was one I picked up from the Floss Friends retreat in Rotherham, and I love it. I'm really happy with that. The cute little come here, little dinosaur tag. So yeah, so this is new start number 1 for Dinosaur December. Let's see where we get to. I've just realised, however, because this was like a last minute plan that I made last night to start this weekend, I have not yet made a working copy for the pattern, so we'll see. I might end up starting this and popping it away until I can cross stuff off properly, but we'll see. I'll check immediately later. Hi everyone. So here we are on day 1 of deciding to have a go at Flossmas. I'm gonna have to get used to holding the camera steady for these things. Sorry if it's a bit wobbly. So yes, today has been a very busy day. Apologies for looking slightly more dishevelled than I normally do on these things. But yes, I just wanted to do a little update to basically say we've festivified the house. Yes, 2 trees have gone up today. I was hoping to have 3 trees this year because I'm greedy, but for some reasons I'm sure I'll tell you about at another time. Basically, I'm getting my loft boarded out, and I normally have a tree on the landing, which is under where that is. So it seemed silly to put a tree up to have to move it next week anyway. So anyway, 2 trees which are up. So I will show you them shortly. If I haven't already shown anything in this video. Who knows what I'm going to be doing with putting this together. Anyway, so yes, our trees went up. We've done a little bit of Christmasing elsewhere behind me. I can't point and show you, but yeah, around here. And then I did a roast dinner for the kiddies, and then they decided that they wanted to invite my mum and dad round. So we did. That was very nice. Lovely roast, lovely apple and berry crumble, which went down very well. Yes, anyway, I just wanted to pop on and basically show you a very exciting package that has just arrived. This year, oh, I don't even know when she announced it. I want to say it was like January, February. The Stitchy Ferret said that she was going to do an advent calendar this year. So I thought, do you know what? That sounds like a nice treat. And basically, I picked what I wanted, which I cannot remember what it is, but I picked something. I think I picked the fabric count, and I'm pretty sure she had an option of whether, like, how many days of a calendar you wanted. So I don't know what I picked, I can't remember. And then you paid like so much a month, so I figured like a little bit a month was like would make a nice treat at the end of the year. So that's what I've done, and it's just arrived, and I'm very excited to open the first one tomorrow. So I thought I'd just quickly show you what it has come looking like, and then perhaps throughout Flossmas I can show you what I end up getting. So yeah, let me do it now. Let me see if I can I flip you around? Does this work? No. How do I do it? Oh, I might have to stop the video and start again. Does that work? No, let's swap you around and start again. Right, I flipped you around, and then while I'm here, I'm just going to show you where I sit to stitch. That is my stitchy spot over there. So yeah, you're getting the full angle of my sitting room today. And then while I'm here, I'll pan to the lovely Christmas tree. That is all done and looking very sparkly. It has a lot more lights on it than I normally put on it. I bought some new lights this year and I think I've bought too many, but never mind. Is there such thing as too many lights? I don't know. Anyway, right, this is the box that's just arrived. Ta-da! I'm very excited. Oh, and I've just noticed 32.24. Does that mean I've ordered 32 count and there's 24 presents? That could be it. So yes, so this is what I've got. I have no idea what it is. I'm assuming there's like a mix of fabrics and threads, and I don't know what else, but they're all numbered, and perhaps throughout Vlogmas, what's this called? Flossmas, I will unwrap them with you all. And then while we're here, I'll just very quickly show you where I got to earlier. I got maybe 40 minutes, I think, of stitching on the start of Jurassic Perk, and this is where we got to. I know this light is terrible. It will be better in future. Yes, so that's where I'm up to so far, and hoping to get a little bit more done shortly after I've cleaned up after tea. So yeah, I'll speak to you later. And then while we're here, I thought I'd show you the Tree of Chaos. So yes, this is 2 trees worth of stuff thrown onto one tree, and yeah, it's pretty chaotic. So going forward next year, this will be the solely dinosaur tree, because as you can see, I'm sure you can, there's quite a lot of dinosaur things on here. I can't even see it, there's that much stuff on here. And we've got this amazing Triceratops tree topper this year, which I'm obsessed with. Dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaurs, dinosaur, anymore, dinosaurs, dinosaurs. It's all the dinosaurs. This is my favourite, dinosaur on a bike, dinosaur. It's mental. Enjoy. Hi everyone, happy Sunday. So today is the 1st of December, so advent calendars galore today, so I thought I would pop on and open my Stitchy Ferret advent calendar with you this morning. No, it's not this morning, it's the afternoon. Yes, as it's the 1st of December as well, you might be able to see here, Cheeky Elf has come to join us for the month, which is great. But yes, I don't know how much we'll see him popping up, but yeah, he's watching guard today. Anyway, I thought I'd open the advent calendar and show you what I got stitched last night. So let's do advent calendar first. So this is number 1, cute little box. Right, let's have a look. So we have in box number 1, oh, pretty, this beautiful floss. So it is lovely, like greens and blues. That's really pretty. Very happy with that. So that is Stitchy Ferret Advent Calendar, day number 1. Very pleased with that. No idea what I'll do with it, but lovely. And then while we're here, I'll just quickly show you what I got stitched last night. So yesterday morning, I very quickly started on Jurassic Perk by Silver Creek Samplers, which is this one. And here is where I got to by the end of last night. So by the time I actually sat down after tea, etc., cleaning up, whatever, it was about celebrity time here in the UK. Is anyone else as obsessed with that as I am? Anyway, yeah, so this is where I got up to by the end of the evening. So that's not too bad, I don't think. Quite pleased with that progress. So yes, today we have had a very chilled morning. My little boy had a bit of a temperature in the night and this morning, so we've taken it quite easy so far today. But their grandma normally has them both on a Sunday afternoon for a couple of hours, and there was no stopping him going to grandma's. He was very excited to go, so sent them on the way. So I've got a few hours to myself. I'm going to try and get a little bit of stitching done, be a bit sneaky and have a little sit and a rest. However, I am aware that there is not long left till Christmas and I have a lot of stuff to sort and do and tick off my to-do list. So we'll try and balance it. We'll try and do a little bit of productive stuff and a little bit of stitchy goodness. Yeah, so I'll check back in with you at some point to see where we got to. See you later. Hi everyone, so today is Monday the 2nd of December. I'm just popping on with a little update of what I got to yesterday stitching wise. So yesterday afternoon I did manage to have a little bit of time to have a sit and a stitch, and I had picked up the Jurassic Perk piece that I was working on, and this is where, oh, I'm not getting everything stuck together. This is where I got to. So I think I just added in the Perk bit. However, I think I said at some point I didn't have a working pattern, so I thought I'd stop there because I felt like I was going to start making mistakes if I carried on. So that's as far as I got on that one, and I've since today made a working copy, so I can go back to this now. But that is the first little bit of stitching that I got done yesterday. Quite pleased with this. I love the colours. I don't know how this lighting is. We're trying nighttime filming, which I've never done really before. So yeah, we'll see. So that was where I got to with that one. And then once I realised that I needed my working pattern, oh, I've lost a needle, mind, drop this down. All the magnets are going wrong. It's the wrong time of day for me to be doing this, I think. Anyway, so once I'd finished that one or put that one down, I thought I'll get back to my Modern Folk embroidery piece. So I just had a little bit more time stitching, so I just literally filled in this light blue bit around here. So that's all done now, so all that's left on here is this bit, and then obviously the letter in there. But yeah, that's where we got to yesterday. So that was just a little bit of time yesterday afternoon, and then last night I didn't get around to any stitching at all. One of my friends popped around for a bit of a catch up, so we just had some tea and we did a little chocolate fondue because it was her birthday last week, so a little treat. And yeah, which was really nice, really lovely to catch up. So yeah, no more stitching was done last night. However, tonight's plan for stitching is a little bit different because I was thinking I'll get back to my Jurassic Perk piece now that I have my working pattern. However, I get to finish this tonight. So today I became an auntie again. I have a little nephew who arrived today, around lunchtime today. So I get to fill in this and get it finished. So I'm so excited to get that done. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to like plot it out properly because I need to get the name spaced nicely. But yeah, I'm going to get that finished tonight, hopefully. I'm hoping it doesn't take as long, or take longer than I think it will, but yeah. So I'm going to work on that tonight, which I'm super excited about. So that's where I'm up to stitching wise today. Didn't get any in car time today. So yeah, the car piece was left to one side. So that's my stitching. That's my big life update for the day. Honestly, it was like the slowest, longest day ever. So relieved to hear that news this afternoon. Yeah, I think my work colleagues were slightly annoyed with me today, complaining about how slow the day was going, but all good, all safe. Mum's really well, baby's really well. My brother is over the moon, I think, so excited. So yeah, and relax. Right, last thing to do for today is I've got my little Stitchy Ferret advent thing. So this is number 2. So let's see what we've got in here today. Feels needle mindery. Let's have a look. Oh my god, guys, this is the best thing I've ever seen. It's a Christmas dino. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I love it so much. That is perfect and going straight on to Jurassic Perk. I'm so excited by that. That's brilliant. Oh, how exciting. Right, that'll do me for today. Today has just been far too exciting, far too stressful and exciting. I've got the kids in bed anyway, they've just gone to sleep. I just need to do a little bit of pottering about, tidying up, cleaning up, general house jobs, and then I can sit and relax. I say relax, I think I'm going to end up getting stressed out counting out the that thing, you know what I mean. Anyway, thank thank you very much. I will check in again tomorrow. I feel like I can't top, we're not going to top this. I feel like that's going to be the best thing in the whole advent calendar. I love it so much. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another stitchy check-in. And I'm really looking forward to just sitting and having the full evening stitching tonight, because that hasn't really happened for the last 2 nights. So lovely. Right, I'll catch you again tomorrow. Hi everyone. So it is Tuesday evening, Tuesday the 3rd of December. I just wanted to pop on very quickly to show you my finish from last night. So I managed to get all of this plotted out and finished, and I'm really happy with it. Sorry, I'm just sat under my stitchy light, so there's a bit of a shadow on this side, but yes, managed to get all that in and done. So yeah, that's all done and ready to be finished, fully finished I should say. So today just been a normal work day today. Managed to get a little bit of school stitching done, which is this one. So I managed to get I finished this block in the car today while listening to my audiobook. I'm currently listening to Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood, which isn't something I would normally pick up, but Lucy is someone I've watched on YouTube for years, so and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's really good. Anyway, so yeah, I finished this block today and I'm starting on this one over here, which is a full block of one colour, so hopefully that shouldn't take too long. Yes, picked the kids up and then we whizzed over to the range to pick up a frame for this. Now I didn't have a tape measure with me, and I was guessing at the size of it, and I think it may be slightly tight on the width, but we'll see if it works. If not, we'll pop back later in the week, but fingers crossed I can pass that over to Mum and get it framed and passed over to my brother as soon as possible. Just quickly, one last thing to do today is the advent calendar for the Stitchy Ferret. So I've managed to get as far as opening the tape, but I haven't actually looked inside yet, so let's do that together. I have a feeling this might be more thread. Oh, it looks pretty. Hang on, this is more difficult than I thought it was going to be one-handed. Oh wow, oh that's lovely. It's like pinks, blues, whites. I can't hold it. Really pleased with that. Oh, it's so pretty. So that's the advent. That's the stitching update for the day. This evening I am hoping to have a catch up with a lovely stitchy friend on the phone. So yeah, I am going to pick one of my projects over there, either Jurassic, Perk or Modern Folk Embroidery, to get on with and see how we go. I have a feeling I might end up with the Modern Folk Embroidery piece tonight, just because it'll be easier to get going and chat along with that one rather than counting and things on the Jurassic Perk. Anyway, I'll update you tomorrow with where we get to. See you tomorrow. Good morning everyone, it is Wednesday today. I'm just popping on in the morning for a change. Just before I head off to work, my laptop is trying to update itself behind me, and then I'm a bit here, there and everywhere with work today, and Wednesday is one of my longer work days. So I thought I'll get it in this morning just while I've got a couple of minutes to spare. So just quickly on the stitching update, I didn't get a huge amount done last night. I decided to work on Modern Folk Embroidery, and I think I got about 250 stitches in, which is fine, all good. Progress is progress. So I just got this little bit done over here. So yeah, quite happy with that. Didn't end up having our stitch catch up in the end last night, which is fine, rescheduled for this evening. So I think I'll probably get back to this later on tonight, which will be good. And then advent, and I think that's about it for this morning. So today we have a little parcel today. Doubted myself that I'd picked the right number up there, but yeah, number 4. Right, let's have a look. Oh, pretty. So it is fabric and it looks lovely. So it's just this little piece. Oh, okay. So, oh, it's a bit different on the front and the back by the look of it. So how's this showing? Lovely. That's really pretty. How exciting. So yeah, what are we saying? Like, this light is terrible. So like oranges, yellows, browns, a little bit pinky. Looks more, it's lighter on this side. That's really pretty though. I'm looking forward to doing something on that at some point. Really good to have these little small pieces in as well. Right, that's the Stitchy Ferret advent done. My laptop is still updating. Yeah, not much else to say this morning. I hope you all have a good day. Don't know why I'm saying that, because you're going to watch this all together, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll try and catch up with you tomorrow. And then I think after tomorrow I might pause the video. I think this is probably long enough for one video. And hopefully it's all gone well. And then maybe we'll restart next week. I've got a little bit more interesting stuff going on. I think after the weekend, it's been very much general life this week, whereas next week, Friday onwards, I've got a little bit more stuff happening, I think. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. Hi everyone. So it is Thursday, I don't know, whatever day it is of December. It is definitely Thursday though. It's quite late in the evening. Well, it's not that late. For me it is. It's about 8:30, I think. I have finally just eaten my tea. I was so hungry today. Today and yesterday have been those kind of days where you just don't stop. One thing to another. But anyway, we're done now. So yes, today I have been here, there and everywhere for work again for the second day in a row. However, I then did get to sneak off and meet my little nephew. So I got to meet Ralph today, and oh my gosh, he is adorable. Yeah, he's just beautiful. Tiny little thing. I just feel so blessed. Yes, it was really, really special. So yes, met Ralph, had some lovely cuddles with him, got to see my brother and my sister-in-law, who are just wonderful. They're doing so well. So yeah, I feel like a very proud auntie and big sister today. Anyway, after that, we've had swimming with the kids. And as I say, we've literally just got home, done hair washes, I've just eaten. And I would say I can now relax. However, I have so much to do still this evening. Yes, I don't think I'm going to get any stitching done tonight. What I can show you is the little bit of stitching I got done last night, which is this bit. So I picked up Modern Folk Embroidery. This lighting is terrible, which is probably a good job looking at the state of my eyes. Anyway, yes, this was yesterday's progress. So I think I managed to get about 300-ish stitches in. I did a little bit more across here and a little bit down here. So yeah, coming along nicely. I think there's still about 1,500-ish stitches left to go on that, but we're getting there. So that is stitching. Again, we've had no car stitching, so that's not been done either. We'll do Advent. Right, so we are on box number 5. So far, this has been the kind of box that threads come in. It sounds thready, so let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, it is thread, and it looks beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. Can you see? So we've got, again, I can't see with the light, but it looks like pinks, purples, maybe like some oranges and reds in there as well. Really beautiful. Really, really happy with this. I'm so glad I got this advent calendar. It's just a proper little lift every day, and it's lovely. I'm so happy with it. Thank you, Stitchy Ferret. Right. Oh, it's falling off. Right. Okay. So that's advent calendar and stitching and everything done. So I think this video is probably long enough for my first sort of week-ish, almost half week, nearly a week, whatever it is, of Flossmas. So I'm going to end this video here and then hopefully pick it up again tomorrow. So tomorrow I am actually heading down to London for the night, which is a very long way for me up here for the sake of a night. But basically I work for GP practices. I currently cover 6 GP practices. I won't go into details of what exactly I do, but yeah, I cover, I'm a manager across 6 different practices, and 2 of those practices are up for awards in the National GP Awards tomorrow. So I have been asked to go with, I think there's about 6 to 10 of us going, I think, in the end. So yes, I've been asked to go down to London to, yeah, go to the awards ceremony. So very exciting, however, very out of my comfort zone. So yes, I'm sure it'll be good fun, but that does mean, as I say, I've got a busy night tonight to get sorted, get the kids sorted. Why is it always that you have something on, and your kids have a million things on that you need to like plan ahead for? It's very stressful. Anyway, so yeah, I've got to sort everyone out tonight for all their day's stuff. Seems to be a lot going on tomorrow, but never mind. And then I also need to catch up with some work this evening. And then, yes, tomorrow morning, it'll be a case of getting everything sorted, do a little bit of work, and then head off on the train down to London. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a nice trip, a nice day, a nice evening, some nice food, and fingers crossed for us that we might pick up an award. I don't think we will. However, to be nominated is just like incredible for our team. Yes, let's just say it's been a rough few years. So to be finally recognised nationally is huge. So anyway, enough of that. Thank you very much for watching. If you have watched, please let me know your feedback on this little Flossmas thing that I'm doing. Yeah, is it worth me carrying on? Is it enjoyable? Is it really boring? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, thank you very much, really appreciate it, and I'll catch you again hopefully next week. Bye.